At least 52 opposition politicians, journalists, and activists were arrested in dawn raids on Tuesday across 10 provinces of Turkey, sparking outrage. Protests surge in Turkey's Kurdish-majority city of Van as the government replaces the elected mayor with a state-appointed trustee. Imprisoned PKK leader Abdullah Öcalan has sent letters to key Kurdish political authorities in Iraq's Kandil mountains, autonomous northern Syria, and Europe. The DM party's İmralı delegation has confirmed. Commander Mazloum Abdi of northern Syria's Kurdish-led SDF has reaffirmed openness to dialogue with Damascus for a stable and unified Syria. Learn more with Medya News. Turkish police carried out dawn raids across multiple provinces on Tuesday, detaining at least 52 people, including opposition politicians, journalists, and activists. The operation, led by the Istanbul Chief Public Prosecutor's Office, is part of a widening crackdown on dissent. Authorities say the arrests are linked to an ongoing investigation into the People's Democratic Congress, with warrants issued in 10 provinces. The detentions have sparked outrage from opposition parties and human rights groups who accuse the government of targeting political opponents to silence dissent. Labour Party leader Seyit Aslan condemned the arrests, describing them as part of a broader effort to stifle opposition. He stated, "This arbitrary and unlawful crackdown is an attempt to turn Turkey into an open-air prison. We will not surrender." Other opposition parties also voiced strong objections, accusing the government of undermining democratic politics. They claim the detentions are aimed at dismantling democratic opposition and suppressing socialist and revolutionary voices. The Turkish government has faced increasing criticism from international rights groups over its suppression of opposition voices, particularly amid growing political and economic tensions. So far, there has been no official response from the government regarding the latest wave of detentions. Protests have erupted in Van after Turkey's government removed elected Mayor Abdullah Öcalan on 15 February and appointed Governor Ozan Balcu as trustee. The decision has sparked mass demonstrations, with opposition politicians condemning the move as undemocratic. Clashes broke out as police cracked down on protesters, leading to over 200 arrests. Dem Party co-chair Tunça Bakwarhan accused security forces of using excessive force, shouting, "Tensions escalated further when Dem Party MP Güldürüm Varlu warned of undercover provocateurs allegedly trying to incite violence. Footage showed suspected undercover officers fleeing when confronted. Meanwhile, images of police assaulting Dem Party MP Nervoz Uysal have triggered outrage. Journalists covering the protests reported facing threats and harassment. Despite the crackdown, opposition figures vow to continue resisting what they call an attack on democracy. Turkey's pro-Kurdish Dem Party spokesperson Aysigul Doğan has confirmed that imprisoned PKK leader Abdullah Öcalan has sent letters to key Kurdish political entities, ending speculation regarding whether he has been able to reach out recently to political actors outside his prison on İmralı Island, marking the Kurdish leader's first documented communication with external political structures in years, amid ongoing isolated detention. Speaking at a press conference following a meeting of the Dem Party's executive board, Doğan said that letters were delivered to the Kurdistan Communities Union in the Kandil Mountains, the autonomous administration of North and East Syria, and Kurdish diaspora organizations, including the Kurdistan National Congress and the KCDKE, a European umbrella body for Kurdish movements.
Günlerdir kamuoyunda tartışılıyor. Öcalan'ın mektubu gitti mi, gitmedi mi, ne oldu diye bir tartışma var. Evet, Sayın Öcalan'ın mektubu hem Kandil'e hem Avrupa'ya hem de Kuzeydoğu Suriye'ye ilgili yetkililere ulaştırılmış. Kandil'de ilgili yetkililer KCK'li yöneticiler, Kuzeydoğu Suriye'de SDG'ye ulaştırılmış bir mektup var ve Avrupa'da da işte KCDK'ye ve KNK'ye ulaştırılmış. İmralı heyeti dışında İmralı'da Sayın Öcalan'la başka bir temasımızın olmadığını da bilinmesini isteriz.
Öcalan's messages come at a time of political uncertainty in Turkey, particularly following the removal of the elected Dem Party mayor of Van and the state's appointment of a trustee in his place, which has led to mass protests and police crackdowns. Dowen linked Öcalan's communication to broader political maneuvers targeting Kurdish actors in Turkey, warning that there is a concerted effort to prevent Kurds from playing a role in shaping the country's future. The spokesperson also noted that despite this repression, Kurdish political actors continue to push for dialogue and political engagement, asking why Öcalan's role in shaping a potential democratic political process remains so tightly restricted. The best path toward a solution is serious and constructive dialogue, Syrian Democratic Forces commander Mazloum Abdi said on Monday, underscoring ongoing talks with Damascus on Syria's political future and security arrangements. In an exclusive interview with North Press, Abdi congratulated Ahmed al-Sharaa on assuming the interim Syrian presidency, expressing hope that he would guide the country through a critical transition. The SDF, he stated, supports all efforts that contribute to national stability and unity. Discussions between the SDF and the Syrian government are ongoing, Abdi revealed, with points of agreement already identified. However, major sticking points remain. Damascus has reportedly demanded the removal of non-Syrian fighters from SDF ranks, the transfer of ISIS detainees to government custody, and the return of central government institutions to northern and eastern Syria. We are open to cooperation, Abdi said, framing security coordination as a national duty. He described al-Sharaa's visit to Afrin as an important step for dialogue and invited him to tour SDF-held areas. The commander announced plans for a visit to Damascus to establish a clear action plan for further discussions, maintaining that any resolution must uphold justice and equality for all Syrians, free from discrimination or sectarian quotas.